Don't worry, you don't need to overthink it. If you think you have failed in life or for any reason you want to give up, I got you. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 5 ways to start life all over again. This is something that has worked for me. This is what I am implementing currently. And I will advise, if you are about to start life or you feel depressed or you feel like giving up on life, make sure you watch this video to the very end, because I will be dishing out the most important things personally I have actually implemented that is helping me currently, and that has also helped so many persons out there. Stick to this video and get the tips. So one of the things you want to do if you feel like giving up, you feel depressed, or you want to give up on life is, one, if you're starting life all over again, or you find yourself in one of these categories, the first thing you need to do is you need to have a reflection of your life. You need to think about the past, you need to think about the future, you need to ask yourself certain questions of, what do I want in life? As someone who is struggling with life issues, depression is there, and again, for most of you that are coming from a third world country like Nigeria, where things are very, very hard and difficult, there are certain questions you need to start asking yourself. Giving up is not the best option. Feeling depressed is not the best option. Rather, I will advise you sit back, think about your life, try to reflect on the past. What are the things you have done? What are the things you have achieved? And why do you think you're not making progress? What are the mistakes you need to correct currently to make sure that in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years, a repeat of those mistakes are not done? So the number one tip on how to start your life afresh is try to have a meditation, okay? Try to reflect on your life, try to reflect on the past, and make sure that you write down certain errors you have made in the past. Secondly, try to also make sure that you have a goal. Try to set a goal. Try to set a deadline for anything you intend to do from today or from whenever you're ready moving forward. This will help you to achieve a new life and a great life ahead of you. The second thing you need to do if you want to start life all over again, or you're starting life all over again, is you need to examine your value system. Now, what do I mean by this? You need to examine yourself. You need to know your worth. What is your worth? What is your value? As a human being, everybody's worth is not the same. Everybody's value differs from each other. It all depends on what you're bringing to the table. At every level you are in life, you need to accept that, yes, this is my current situation. This is my worth. This is my value. Because when you're able to gather all this information, it will help you to know your stand and know where you fit in, instead of either overdoing or even looking down on yourself that, oh, you are not up to this level. Meanwhile, you are even above that level. So the second thing I would suggest you do is you need to examine your value system. So the third thing I will advise you do if you're starting life all over again is you need to rewrite and revisit your goals. If you have had any goals in the past, if there are goals you intend to achieve this year, next year, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, or you have a plan of becoming somebody in the future, you need to revisit those goals, rewrite them, re-strategize, and make sure that, yes, you're still in alignment with these goals. And again, you don't need to just give up because of the current situation. Never you judge yourself with your current place, with your current position, with your current location, because all these things doesn't determine who you're going to be in the next 5 years. Everything needs to be planned. You need proper planning if you really want to succeed and excel in life. The next thing you need to do if you're starting life all over again is you need to work up the next move. Now, what do I mean by this? Now you have revisited your goal, you have written them down, you now have a strategy, you have planned on the next move you're going to take. Now it is best for you to start implementing. Nothing works until we start. This is life for you, and this is the hard part of life we all need to accept. So after having a plan, after having a goal, after you must have strategized, okay, you need to start implementing all these goals and plans for you to get to the next level you wish to get to. Then the fifth thing I would suggest you do is get a coach. This is very, very important and crucial if you're starting life all over again or you're just a beginner. It is very, very important to get a coach. Why do you need to get a coach? What is my reason? The reason behind this is getting a coach helps you to solve at least between 30 to 50% of your problems, because when you get a coach or when you get a mentor, you are trying to avoid or boycott certain processes that are very long and that might take you time for you to get to your goals. So as a mentor, there are certain mistakes, there are certain errors they must have made on their way climbing that same ladder you want to climb to. When you get a mentor or a coach, it helps you to avoid certain mistakes and errors they themselves made during their own time. So this makes your journey shorter. Then the final tip there is keep checking on yourself. As a matter of fact, in as much as you're striving, you're trying your best, you're implementing everything you have written down, you also need to keep checking on yourself to make sure and find out if you're really keeping to your goals, if you're really keeping up with your plans, if you're really climbing up the ladder, or you're still repeating the same mistakes you have made before. So there is need for you to always revisit yourself. There is need for you to always check up on yourself to ensure that yes, you're heading towards the right direction, you're doing the necessary things, and you're taking the necessary risks instead of the unnecessary ones. So these are the few things I feel you need to do if you're starting life all over again. Depression shouldn't be an option. Giving up on life shouldn't be an option, because everything in life is hard, so you must choose your own hardness. So I hope this video inspires someone out there. I hope someone finds value in this video. Please, to support my channel, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video because you might be helping someone out there without even knowing. Also drop a comment and let me know your thoughts and the kind of videos you want me to be making moving forward.